Okay, our second ride since last fall, so 5 months off. Issues that I have with this horse, she's very resistant to the bridle. She's always been that way. So today we're just, number one, we're trying to relax her. That's been a challenge today. She's very impulsive today. She wants to just go, ocha. And she's also very resistant today, so she just wants to grab the bit and pull it out of my hands and take off. So we got those two obstacles. And then the third obstacle is this horse likes to evade in the back. So she likes to take short steps with her hindquarters. She likes to not engage her hindquarters so that her hind legs step under her body. She just likes to be short-strided in the back. So those are the three key issues that we're working on today. I was trying to get her to slow down and relax in her rhythm, and then unlock her jaw. The last exercise I was doing, I was trying to unlock her jaw, and the way I was doing that was with even contact with both reins. The outside rein is low and the palm up with contact, and then the inside rein is raised up higher with the palm up and vibrating, and together it gets the horse to unlock the jaw. So I was trying to unlock her jaw because she was all really trying to just bear down on the bit and take off. I also did some warm-up counter bend along the rail, and that's a really good exercise for this horse. We had some nice moments. I also did a little warm-up in the trot, just because I felt like she was really disengaged back here. I'd like to close the gap between her hind legs under her body and stepping into the footprint. I would like for that hind footprint to step in that footprint. I would love that, because right now she generally has a gap there, so that the hind footprint is not meeting that fore footprint when it leaves. So I'm trying to even that up. I notice when we trot, we're able to close that gap, and then any gait work we do after the trot seems to be of better quality. So I'm using the trot for this horse for more engagement from behind to get her to step deeper under her body. That's the main reason I do trot with this horse. And it's trot on cue. Otherwise, this horse, if letting her do what she wants, that's the way she came to my place. She hated any kind of contact with the bit, so anytime I would take up the bridle, she would just put her head in the air and she would take off at a hard trot. And it was difficult to ride. I spent the first 3 summers working with this horse, just establishing relaxation and smooth. Last summer I showed her for the very first time, and gait quality was something that we focused on. So that's when I resorted to trot to help with the engagement. But it was trot on cue. It was when I said so, not her, and it was in a quality way of going, not with her head in the air and blasting off. It was her and me establishing contact, both reins, her meeting that contact with head and neck stretched out and down, and her stepping under the body, lifting her abdominals up so that she was building her top plate muscles. So she doesn't like a quality trot. She would rather gait than do the trot in a quality fashion. Last fall I did quite a bit of trot work for warm-up, and after I had done that for like a week, we weren't even doing any more trot because her gait quality had just gotten so much better. Now we've had 5 months off. She did have a lot of really great moments where she was relaxed, she was soft in the jaw, she was chewing and tasting the bit. These are all fabulous qualities for this horse. This is the second time she's been ridden since last fall, and as hot as she was when I got on her today, we had moments where we were relaxed, balanced, working in rhythm and impulsion, all within the gait. The whole concept of even contact with the outside and inside rein, with following hands, rubber band fingers, so that I'm being very aware that I'm not locked up in my shoulders and my back and my arms, not like this. others are like little rubber bands moving with the horse's head and neck nodding. Being aware of where the inside hind leg is, so when I feel that inside belly sway down, that's when I would apply the calf to the side and release, if I need it. It's not every stride, it's only when I need it. If I feel like that inside leg is not stepping under like it should, then I'm trying to get myself in sync of when that belly sways down, squeeze, release, because that's when it's going to affect this leg, is when it's under the body. So the cues in timing with where the legs are at are very important. Riding with awareness is not an easy matter, because there's so many things that can go wrong or go right where you need to praise. But when they go wrong, so many things can go wrong in a millisecond. And to be aware of those moments, to correct those moments in the moment, is challenging. But that's what makes riding fun, because there's always something you can become better at. And it's always fun when you can see success between you and your horse, when you and your horse are gaining greater understanding, and where something that was not so beautiful becomes very beautiful, and something that was once a very tense and unproductive relationship becomes one of harmony, where the two of you feel like you are a team in a dance partnership. There's no greater feeling than that. And that's what I strive for every time I get on, and to become a better listener of what the horse is saying through its body language, and to be in sync with the horse, so that it's not domination and submission training. Rather, it's the horse joining up with my ask, and together we create a harmonious picture of beauty. So that's what I strive for. Right? Sometimes we have arguments, don't we? We have squabbles, but I don't ride a horse with the intent of squabbling. Sometimes we misunderstand each other and we have to work through it. But the point is we work through it, and we keep working through it until we bring a resolution to that squabble, to seek understanding so that we can have a harmonious outcome. Sometimes they don't understand what it is I'm asking. Sometimes they understand, but they're not able to do it because I'm asking for something that's impossible at that moment. They're either not able to do it, they can't do it because that's not where they're at in their training, or I'm asking in a way that is not making sense. So a lot of the time, it's just a matter of me re-clarifying what it is that I'm asking. So today we asked for relaxation in the mind, which took it some time, but we did get there. Relaxation of the jaw, which I felt that we got. That the bridle is a means of us communicating with each other. Today I felt like we had a lot of strides of improvement there. She was tasting the bit a lot, and when she started to unlock her jaw, that was really a nice relief. Today I asked for a deeper step underneath, which I feel like we got. Today I asked for gait. She has her easy gait is a fox trot, and I felt that we were able to reach many steps of consistent fox trot that were in a nice balanced frame. So that was good. So a lot of outcomes today that were very positive. Good kid, you know that? My 2 cents for the day. I hope that's helpful for you. So thanks for joining us, and come visit us at naturallygated.com.